Welcome back to the DIZZEE Music Show. Today I'm making every DIZZEE RASCAL song from worst to best. Now most of you American, you've probably never heard of this guy, but for British people, this guy is an absolute legend. Being one of the earliest adopters of the UK grime sound created by Wiley, going on to create the first successful album using this sound in 2003. He has since released 7 more projects with varying success, and today I'm going to make them all, including any bonus tracks. I'm also going to include his 2018 Don't Gas Me EP, but I'm not including any singles or features. I am going to rate every song from 0 to 10 based on my personal opinion. I am also going to change the colour of the background as the songs get better to show some kind of visual aid. And with that, let's get into this ranking.
You want peas, you can have that. You want a yard, you can have that. New car, go grab that.
Okay, so I don't know what you do to get this deep. I actually would do met for the bottom spots to see me making fun of the songs of the fifth. And then DIZZEE RASCAL had released a new album and I put the song on the list, and I swear I can't excuse this shit. If you didn't know, about 2 years ago he got in some hot water for abusing his ex-fiancée, which I'm not doing at all. It's basically him talking to her about how she's in the wrong for not letting him see her kids and how actually she's a victim of the situation, which is absolutely disgusting. I know he tries to defend himself in the song, but I want to make it clear that even if we did think he was 100% right in what he was saying, it would not defend his actions in the song one bit. Neither would make it a good song. The song is really passionate when I think about it, and honestly, it's not what I wanted to say on and like this, so yeah, it's safe to say that this one deserves its bottom space on this list, because I really just don't like it.
How you do it, how you do it, how you do it,
Now I finally get into the part of the video where I completely destroyed DIZZEE RASCAL's this album called The Fifth. Not only does it have the highest number of songs which I think are bad, it's not even really DIZZEE I have a problem with here. Actually, his lyrics might just be my favourite part of the entire song. His first verse is actually pretty solid. I had a decent build up, but the chorus is one of the worst things I've heard in my entire life. It completely ruins the energy of the song that had built up, and it's just embarrassing. The first thing he released after Tongue in Cheek, the album with 4 #1 songs on it. This is what he thought would be good to begin the album with. It's no wonder that the album flops critically.
Cause they never seen an ass like that. Ouch.
This song has one of the worst drops I've heard in my entire life. It's like nails on a chalkboard bad. It also includes a strong Kingston feature. Yes, a strong Kingston feature. Maybe I feel bad for DIZZEE here if he didn't have complete creative control over his work.
Get into something really bad. Love me, baby, love me bad.
This is it, the song you might have expected to be at the bottom of this list. I mean, the title even warns you about the song. And yes, this is a bad song, but it's also a Will.i.am Slick song. Were you expecting this to be good? This is much more of a Will.i.am song than a DIZZEE RASCAL song. DIZZEE has some decent verses on the song, but it doesn't matter when the foundation here doesn't fit them.
I'm just trying to spend some money. These guys trying to take it from me.
Give me that.
A DIZZEE RASCAL and Tiny Temper Club doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world, but this is a shitcall anthem, and now I'm sad. Also, this one has some weird references on it, with classes including white girls playing like Gino, and DIZZEE talking about doing the Dougie in 2013.
Never complain, never explain. Just play the game and stay in your lane.
Okay, I said I wasn't going to bring up the incident again, and I'm not, but to be honest, even beyond that, I really don't like how the song sounds. It's really annoying, this might not be time for me. I don't think the song works as a piece of music, and that's why I'm calling it a bad song.
She knows what she wants. Yep. She don't want a nonce. No. Pay your own way. She is not a ponce.
I don't think that Rascal would have a bad song on it, but this just kind of sucks, not gonna lie. It sounds really simple and the fifth notes are really lazy. Not to mention that DIZZEE has a line, she knows what she wants, she don't want no nonce. This song just seems like an afterthought if you ask me. And no, it doesn't even work as a love song.
Place where they're not. Can I get a little space or what? All complaints aside, cause I appreciate the love. I know you feel the vibe. I understand.
Okay, so that was the word DIZZEE RASCAL songs I consider to be bad. Every song artist I at least think is okay. This song is bored-blowing me. I don't like how basic the song is. I don't like the weird noises this song has, and the mixing it is terrible. That being said, I think there's more of a feature of this song than potential, which is kind of interesting, I suppose. I would skip this song 100% of the time, as I still do not enjoy listening to it despite that.
I love hot, hot, I love cold, cold. I love young, yeah, I love old, old. I love Thai, yeah, I love Dutch.
I can see why this was cut from Boy to Corner, as it's probably the worst song of that era. It's really basic for a guy song. Also, apparently the version on Steam actually removes a verse from Fagan. I looked up his verse online, and I honestly don't think it would have made the song a lot better, if I'm being honest.
I know I never got the award, cause I'm still putting man up in a hospital ward if I put up in a Honda record.
I really like the performances on the song, but I don't care for the beat at all. It has too many weird noises I find very disorientating. Also, I do find some lyrics to be a bit questionable.
You carry the way that you know what to stop it, yo.
I used to consider this a bad song, but I listened to it this year and it's not that bad. It has a foundation of a decent song. It's just hard to see DIZZEE's skills go against Robbie Williams.
Who do they think they are? You push me too far. Look, I don't care who you are. No.
For the first place, as more to call it gets, especially nowadays, it's fair to say that not every song on the album holds up as well as people think it do. I used to enjoy the song quite a bit, but listening to it now, it really hasn't aged really that good.
We're doing it big. Bigger than big. We're doing it big.
One realization I had while making the series that I don't really care if they bring it big. This one tries to be big and important, but to me it's a living emotion of if we are loud, people think that we have something to say. And we all know how that works for Squidward.
How did I get so calm? How did I get so calm and jiggy? How did I get so calm and brush my shoulders? I'm like, it's no biggie.
This song was one of the videos that don't take it personal wouldn't be DIZZEE's best work. I already didn't like how the album started, and then he started to put the most basic T-shirt song after. There are songs on this album that I do like, but this is not one of them.
I'm getting it in from here to China, it's a minor. I'm a survivor, never retire. I'm a black tiger, ready to blaze the fire.
This is one of the worst songs in 18 months by Calvin Harris. But when placed in reverse for the fifth, it doesn't seem as bad. This sort of sounds way too over the place with introduction. Really, the only thing this one has going for it is again DIZZEE himself.
Wait, she'll tell me about it. Tell me about it. In fact, don't tell me about it. If it
I don't really like how it sounds like at all, but I do think the content is pretty good. It's also somewhat short, which does help it a little.
Baby girl, come and roll with me. Let me show you how it's supposed to be. Then when you're looking at
This style of Afrobeat makes you feel tight, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it works as well as DIZZEE think it does. I've actually never heard of Prince UK, but he is from UK, so at least his name is accurate.
straight through, I've got so much to say, so little time in such a short space. I've got so much to do. But if
There's a point I want to make of this song specifically. My least favourite DIZZEE albums are the fifth and don't take it personal. That's why most of the songs before were from those albums. However, out of all his other projects, Showtime is probably the one which I care about the least. No, of course, that's not what to say, but I think this is a bad album. But for me, it's not my personal taste. This album seems kind of empty compared to something like Boy in the Corner. And for that, I see myself reaching for that album instead of this one. Fickle is fine, but to me, it's nothing compared to his full potential.
Feels like Hamilton coming in first. Could have been worse. Could have been living my life in reverse. Dead in a hearse. Could have got my head.
This one is basic, but I do find it enjoyable to an extent. It's just got some nice takes about life and how it can be hard sometimes, but at other times it can be truly great. It's not presented in the best way, to be honest, but this is still a decent song.
Okay.
I'm showing you my life's more deep than you think. At nights I get a little less sleep than you think. Really?
For some reason, Disney put this song on the US version of Boy in the Corner, so us in the UK didn't get it at first. This song was even put at the end of the I Love You music video, but to be honest, I don't quite think this is his best work. The beat is a little weak compared to the original album, but I can't compare him with his version of He Told, Not a Brother or a Seth.
It's live, it's live, it's live. Look.
This may be a bit of a controversial opinion, but I think I need to talk about Boy in the Corner. Is it a great album? Yes. Is it a great album? Most definitely. But is it a first album with only 5 tracks? That's why I have to say, no, not really. I really love this album, but to be honest, there's a couple of songs on it which are a little drop of quality compared to the best songs on the album. This doesn't sound quite so far, as it's got some weird production choices, and I think the performances from DIZZEE is probably the most feminine on the entire album. This song could have been cut, and I don't think I've been missing much.
Keep that same energy when you see me in the street, yeah.
I think the entry song goes up and down, which I suppose is a contrast to the title of this song.
I don't fold or wither. Rare nephews in my liver. I'm the uncle, big nigga.
This is one of the few two-step sounding songs on the album which I actually like. Well, other than that dog toy sound in the background. Also, the music video to the song is fucking hilarious. It truly could have only been made by DIZZEE RASCAL.
Look, Rascal's Aggie, not no slaggy, feeling swaggy, 12-4 Maggie, gunshot swaggy.
I'm very happy that DIZZEE released an expanded edition to Boy in the Corner for its 20th anniversary. But listening to the songs as they are, I think I need to admit that DIZZEE made good choices with what songs would make the original album. Street Fighter doesn't do much for me, but that might just be because I don't care for the Street Fighter games. I'm more of a Smash Bros. Guy myself.
Get off, watch me let off. Too hood to be this well off. Too spicy, jerk and gel off.
Good enough song for me. However, I still think this song doesn't completely show off his skills, which is a bit of a shame. Also, this Teddy guy produced songs like Jamie by Jamie and From the Outside by Wiley, so this isn't necessarily his best work either.
Flying high all the time. You must be making moves while you watching mine.
This song is way better than it should be. Without verbal quotes and how it is who I care for melodies. It's weird to think, but I actually think this is a half decent song. I can't deny that it didn't use these bad parts and actually turn them into something which actually kind of works.
Keeping it true, in the home of the brave, chilling with the OG, UGK.
DIZZEE RASCAL trying to be a Southern American rapper is probably the plot point to my worst nightmare. The fact that this little thing makes me feel uncomfortable. I can admit the song is kind of good though. It's got really dark Southern production, and I can't deny that the performance being their A-game on the song. It also helps that this isn't the first time he collaborated to the UGK, so they already knew how to combine their styles. The song could have been really cringy, but it's actually not, which is kind of impressive.
I'm so G, but it's just my POV. I see free, so the boy them following pre.
I thought this song is more akin to UK Talk Slow, but Dizzee's more used to. I do like it, but then I can't help but think that Dizzee can do better.
The dopest, flyest, OG, pimp hustler, gangster player, hardcore motherfucker living today. To be honest, I am totally and completely on his dick.
The only thing which I seem to remember about the song is where it's introduced. Got to be one of the funniest moments of the whole album, I swear. Other than that, yeah, this was good.
Shit, I'm sick of this shit. Fucking bollocks. Said I'm sick of this shit.
I think one skill Dizzee holds that people don't seem to realise is how good he is at social commentary. This is my favourite example of this, I'll bring that later. But this is a good example of showing how hungry he can get sometimes. I also like the line where he expresses that he's sick of being nice and he thinks you're a complete wanker. That's a great line.
The script don't swerve and pivot. How can I quit when I already did it? How can I flex when I already live it? Outside.
I'm not gonna lie, these songs have started to stick together in my mind. I swear I've talked about a song which sounds just like this. This is one of the better songs on the album, however, I do like it.
To drag, but I ain't keeping tabs.
It's just the way I am. It's just the way I am.
This song is solid, but I completely forgot that it exists. I even forgot to put it on a list for a video, and I forgot to record a segment for it.
Wow. Wow. Posted up like a tower. Look at me, the man of the hour.
I personally feel like Dylan thinks he's a lot sexier than he actually is. I swear, whenever he talks about sex, it's the funniest thing in the world. This is also another example of good social commentary, which is good.
Act like you know. Yeah. Are you slow? If so, better move like dice and act like you roll.
Before we get to Dizzee's 2020 album, ECAF, I'm actually kind of surprised that I took this song to get to this album, as it's not all I really think of when I think of his albums. I think this album, being as short as it is, might be a reason as there is less space for filler. I think this song does have crazy flows, but I think it may come at the cost of Dizzee's other skills as an artist. I enjoy the Snake Boy feature though.
Think you're beautiful, and I'm not saying that just to get in your trust, unless you're cool with that.
If I was to score a song out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7. But having a pretty funny and entertaining narrative, but not really shining at anything else.
It's raw. J-A-K-S-T-A-C-K. Jack and stack every day. Hunt our prey.
Of course, the song is a lot of fun, but the verses aren't too expansive. I do love the storytelling about how someone needs to extort the coin to make money. It almost reminds me of something that would be on 2014 Fort Hills Drive.
Catching a vibe. Out here patting vibes. Might get.
You may be surprised like this, but I haven't really heard his 2018 EP Don't Gas Me into working with you. This is just a decent cover song. It's not that complicated, but that's not really a big deal. I didn't realise just how hard some of these born to corner songs go. This song has a pretty fun hook, but the vocal mixing does leave something to be desired.
From a hotel room for a meeting. Wake up the neighbours. Nobody's sleeping. Doing it major. I'm doing it major. Money, and bad behaviour.
One thing I do need to bring up is that this one has a really weird distortion at the back of this mixing. It does kind of affect my overall feeling to this song. But I can't know, this one also has some really good things in it. Dizzee's personality is what I really like from this. Also, according to the song, he has a sex dungeon. I mean, do what you want, I guess. I'm not here to judge what adults do in privacy.
I will fight till I take my last breath. I got the heart of a warrior.
It turns out this song actually featured in WWE 2K15. I can't say when because I've never played any WWE game. In fact, I'm not that big on sports things as a whole. This song is probably furthest from grind Dizzee has ever gotten. I like the chorus, and Dizzee does have a wonderful performance in his verses, but I don't really feel comfortable putting this song higher on this list.
Real ones applaud and clap their hands together. Hate gets air, they stay down there and broke forever. It's like to get a man hit with heavy metal.
Notes does really what on chorus of the song, but also he's right, a ton of copper does weigh the same as a ton of feathers. These lyrics I do find a little questionable, but they're not that bad. They're more reflective than anything.
Ain't no easy thing, and some of these tricks are scandalous. But I'm a player and I say I gotta be the man for this. I love you.
You know what I say about how I don't really feel so some people? Well, it's a complete opposite with Masculine English. This is even my second or first favourite DIZZEE RASCAL album, despite it not being super popular online. This is my least favorite album, but it's still amusing. Although some lyrics of the song do stick on the line of being a bit creepy, the song also gets a bit TMI in some places.
No, look at those eyes, it's in her eyes, she's good to
The song makes so low may surprise some people as it was a big hit, especially back in the day. I have always liked the song, but to be honest, I've never really loved it. If you really break the song down, it's just a pretty slow club song, which is also a really badly written stereo girl song. It's just so easily the best thing these two artists have made together.
I remember when I used to say, I love you. Never scared, always saying, I love you. Cause I really felt that, I love you. And
this is an interesting take on the classic song. It's fun, and I like the direction of making it more of a slow, sad breakup song. It's cool.
Life of the party, the pleaser.
The sample is nice, it's just the same that DIZZEE does nothing with it.
They think they're fooling when they try to act like we are not there. Not me. If you're gonna do a job, you better do it proper, better be prepared, yeah.
There's a really nice piano on the song which I like. Oh, but the song isn't too complicated. It's just never how far I've come type of song.
I do it at my leisure, I make it look easy. I do it at my leisure, big brothers can't see me.
The production of the song is a little weak compared to the rest of the album, but I have a confidence about how you should know what you're doing instead of doing it for money. There's also a cool 50 Cent reference, which I like.
Haven't you heard it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Every now and then you gotta let a brother tag along. Used to wear it like a...
Did he sound fucking hungry here? It's almost like a continuation of what he was talking about on Boyd Corner. With the themes of mental health and stuff. I can't deny that he can do this topic really well.
If you're here for the first time, I like to tell you a bit about what this is.
It's good, but I thought he's made much better intros. But he's also made way worse intros, so I can't really complain. The story he tells is great, but it's still a bit all of Showtime, which is why the production isn't my preferred.
Get your backs up, back off the wall. Sign to the youngster, DIZZEE RASCAL. Don't give it half right.
This is his first top 10 hit in the UK. It sounds a little messy, but to me, I can't deny its impact as a grime classic.
Slow your roll and get dough. Slow your roll and get dough. Slow your roll and get dough. And let the foolishness go.
This is a little less fussy than the rest of the album, almost like a calm, off-the storm kind of deal.
No mistakes when we go hard. We don't play around, no, we don't play around, no.
There were two collabs in 2013 between DIZZEE and Jessie J, and also the two, this is the only one which I really like. World isn't a bad song, and I think it's because the two main artists of the song being Jessie and Big Sean do work. And the best part of the song, DIZZEE RASCAL, is an afterthought. So if you make him the main artist, I actually give Jessie something to say, and make it into a fun summer jam. It actually turns it into a good song.
You could be a dapper, you could be a don, but I ain't watching face. I don't care where you're from.
Look, show me what you're on.
This is also one of the goofy cuts on Boyd Corner, but I find the conversation tight writing entertaining, and I also really like the message commentary on the song.
Money, 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 girls, cash, cash. Money, 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 girls, cash, cash.
Yeah, DIZZEE banging is a bit starting, but this is also a very funny song. Especially when he said that he hopes that his Willie doesn't sing. I said that out loud, didn't I?
That's too much, I ain't got a gas too much. Get cash, I don't flash too much. Get cash.
It's a testing song and I enjoy every performance on it. It's a little basic, but I can't really complain. It's still good.
Took a bump in the car, rolled up, and they said, swear down, and I said, don't gas me. They said, fam, you're a star, can I get a quick pic for the gram? And I said, don't gas me.
This is just deal, because every video on this EP have a weird and flashy video designer. Oh no, they just don't look present to me. I'm also kind of surprised that he decided to do this. The song itself is just another fun party jam.
I'm in touch with Bessie said, so have you hanging from a fence? Then I laugh at your expense and maybe chuck you 50 pence.
I know I don't like going songs with this kind of sound, but I think it works here. DIZZEE is very confident on the song, which is something I can appreciate.
If I reminisce on days when Dylan weren't all so crystal, they know Dylan put the game in the twist and Dylan's on the hype now.
The song is a bit empty, but for it is, I do think it's good. I can't lie that DIZZEE does work well with Fatso with his skills on the song.
Ain't no love thing here, it's just one big cycle here.
I feel kind of uncomfortable listening to the song, which in the case of When We Go actually works. And it shows just how much of a strain this relationship has gotten, especially DIZZEE. He's not completely destroyed by this girl, and my god, do I find it powerful.
I get freaky, 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 and I get nasty, nasty, nasty. Do anything that you want me to, just ask me, ask me, ask me.
Of course, this one would be number 69 on my ranking. This is probably his sex child song of his entire career, and it's just so amusing. He's just talking about the most crazy scenarios he can think of. I just hope that he didn't make this song with the intention of actually being sexy, because if that's the case, I think he missed the mark by about a lot, yeah.
Did I go too far? Did I go too hard? Did I go retarded? Yeah, regardless, bar for bar, I'm the hardest.
This is almost three songs on this album, which I think is very good. I have a hook on the song. It has this dancing feel to it, which always gets me up. I also think this is one of the few times that DIZZEE was insightful on this album, and it actually worked.
I put the rubber on, nothing long, nothing long, nothing long. Get out of your bra and take off your form.
This is basically Freaky Part 2, which is what I can respect. I do prefer the film this one, however, and I do think the story fits slightly better.
Coco, you will get took for a clown. Straight up till your happy face to a frown. Yeah. And I ain't even started yet.
I'm hoping that this song will put on the extended edition of Boy the Corner because it's actually really fun. Although I mentioned the song is actually technically from the Showtime era, so yeah.
I wanna get away, I wanna disappear to somewhere where the sun is shining and the water's clear.
I want to make it clear that I'm far from a grime purist or a purist in any music. In fact, I don't mind if an artist changes their style as long as the music we make is good. I find this song to be beautiful, especially chorus of My Angel. This is the kind of song that makes me so happy every time I hear it.
Do young when I son you, not hot cross when I say I'm gonna bun you. Tell me one thing that I said that's untrue. Couldn't give a toss, ain't taking a loss.
Everyone brings like A-game for the song, but I thought it could have done with a few more rewrites. This song can be quite questionable, even by DIZZEE Rascal standards. This song is just really good festival music. Also, I'd never seen a music video before working with ranking, and I think it's quite cool to be honest.
I love it when you flex like that. Slow, fast, up, down, bring it back. I love it when you move like.
I like this song despite it being made for some craving ads. In fact, it might have been in the one at some point. Fuck, I don't know.
On my backside like the Reds Jew. Never really knew what a pen could do. Pen up.
This is a very futuristic type of song. Also, I don't understand the chorus of this song, and I probably never will.
Copy your rap.
This song is quite interesting to me. This song samples a song by Arctic Monkeys. The interesting part is that the original song actually has a guest verse from DIZZEE Rascal. I recommend the original song more as I think it overall has more substance. But I do respect what DIZZEE did here. He keeps his verse from the original song but then adds two more. But I think the most interesting addition to the song is that he has a really weird effect to add to his voice, which I find quite interesting.
So if you want it ain't fat, don't worry about it. You car don't work, we can go without it. We don't need wheels, just the will to party.
I like this song a lot more now, but a few years ago when I talked about it in the 2010 video. The thing is that this song is just fun. Sometimes you just need a song which helps you to enjoy your voice and have fun, which is something which I can respect from dirty disco. It's still incredibly stupid though, I can't deny that.
I'm a businessman, I got a business plan.
With how watered down and commercial the fifth was, it's so interesting how he was able to completely reinvent his style for a throw up. This is a great fuck the industry kind of song. This is something which I can always respect from an artist.
Like I want more love, life, live, large, work.
For a Disney Chick Club, I actually must have tried Ignite on Sticks and Others. This song is still great for relaxation though.
You don't know about me, you don't know.
This song actually chases sample a lot better, which is why I like it more with Bob Marley use. This is a massive sounding song. The only thing holding it back is that it's literally less impressive than the other songs below it. There was actually a rap critic video where he reviewed the grassy version of the song he did in Thoughts and Album Machine. This is a song where he thinks about how where celebrities believe that they have nothing to worry about and believing on their mind is money. This song is a good reflection of that kind of culture.
They wanna rinse me out, use me up, cost me down, fuck me up.
The production of the song reminds me of a Sega Genesis game. The song shows the kind of paranoia Dizzy has to deal with wondering who in his life actually cares about him, to who is willing to attack him given half a chance. It's a very interesting narrative for a song like this.
Yo, some bitch, no. Keep calling my phone, don't leave me alone. Just moan and groan, keep ringing me at home.
I know that a lot of people will probably put the song in the top 10, but this song isn't even in the top 50 of my ranking. I get why people will feel that way, as it has had more input than any other songs man has made. But to be honest, I don't really think this compares to the best songs on Boyd Corner. I definitely respect it for its legacy, but I also don't think this song's writing has aged as well as most people think it does.
Live and direct from the east side, I had to fight for respect in my Levi's, lying in my head like Leroy.
This song is basically just gently done with much better writing. Also, I know this isn't relevant, but I swear Kenya is one of the most overrated MCs in the UK. I heard his debut album again recently, and despite it having some decent tunes, I found it to be far from a classic.
Imagine if I showed you one day I was leaving the hood, would you call me a sellout?
This is another good example of self-reflection on Showtime. I think ending the album with a song was a good idea, as it leaves the listener with something to think about when leaving the experience.
London boy, top geezer, dark and cold, like freezer, don't play games, no FIFA, they don't want smoke.
This is what I think the rest of the two-step inspired songs on the album should have been. I actually think this is a solid tune, although I have no idea what a shit on your fetus means, and I probably never will.
Ooh, your sugar, got me rushing, I could use a lover. Every weekend.
This song was basically just a return to the tongue and cheek era. I swear this should have fit perfectly on the album. It's a very bright sounding song, and it will be remixed the song with her amazing cook. Also, imagine if DIZZEE RASCAL really was a porn star.
Knock, who's there? Dizzy who? Ross. I knock kick off.
This song also has quite minimalist production, but in this case it actually uses it to its advantage. He uses it to talk about people who disrespect him both inside and outside of the growing scene.
All I do is flex, I don't need a reason. All I want is sex, I don't need a reason.
This is probably not as good as I think it is, but it's good to see some of the old Dizzy on this album. This is the only time on this album which I think he gets a good crazy on the mic, and I think it's glorious.
Just takes one to change your life. Be incredible.
The content of this song is unbelievably good, but the production isn't necessarily my favourite, honestly. It's not bad, but I don't feel comfortable giving this song a 10 for that reason.
I'm so heavy, I'm on point all day, better stay out my way, I don't play and you're not ready.
The song sounds nasty. I didn't know what to expect from a collab between DIZZEE and Jason Status, but I'm not complaining about this at all. What we got out of it is just a great song to do stuff to, if you get what I mean.
What you know about that? On site, what you know about that? EQ Caesars, what you know about that?
This is my favourite song on Don't Take It Personal. Yes, of course it's the one with Jamie on it. This is me we're talking about.
Pretend that up the wall, pick the money up off the floor. You grip it, you flip it.
Also, we have a club with Jamie's old removal Schizo. I remember knowing this song back when I got into grind in 2018. I can't believe that was nearly 6 years ago. Where the fuck did the time go? Schizo's hook is actually amazing, and it works that he's able to fit with DIZZEE's seamlessly on this.
God knows that I got a good heart, but I do not go for the disrespect. God knows that I've been through the blood and the sweat, you bet I'm a nervous wreck.
Both DIZZEE and P Money on the song shows some sheer dominance, and it's great. It really does stop the album in a really good way.
Beast! You people are gonna respect me. I'll make you respect me. You people are gonna respect me.
This is another song with the same theme, but I find that this song is more funny than the last one. This is why I think it's slightly better, as it has more reasons for me to go back to it.
What you gonna do when it ain't all sweet? What you gonna do now your kids gotta eat? What you gonna do cause you've gone too far, you're a star and you can't go back to the street?
DIZZEE touches on people who are coming for him, telling him that he's washed up and that he should stay in the past. His song is basically asking those people what they're gonna do if they get into these alleged situations. It's a great listen. Yeah, for me, I thought this song sounds a bit more overdramatic.
Yo's in the north, yo's in the south, yo's in the east, yo's in the west. Big whitey.
There are a lot of people who find this song annoying, but I just don't for some reason. I can see that Magaman has a really annoying voice, but this one is way too ridiculously fun for me to count, honestly. And honestly, I can get past that. These two just bring so much enjoyable energy to this song.
Still it's better than a bucket full of angry crabs. Up and keep it dipping, dipping. Up and keep it dipping, dipping. Up and keep it dipping in the manner I ain't slipping. Nah.
I never normally get mesmerized with rhyming, but this is completely different. This song also proves that DIZZEE RASCAL is not a chicken. He is in fact a human being.
Where's the G's? Where's the stars? Where's the whips? Where's the cars? Where's the crib?
This is the best example of DIZZEE collaborating with American artists. The song gives him a chance to just be himself, which makes it an excellent editing song where he questions people who are not listening as him. Also, I think I prefer the new GK record here compared to the one on H-Town.
Usual cause my high is low, my tries is too, and people say that I'm too rude.
If I was making these songs by sophistication, then this would be like a 1 out of 10. But thankfully I do not do that, and I never will do that. This is good because the song is amazing and I will hear nothing on the contrary.
Changes. Sky looks grey in London City, we stay grafting cause we're gritty. Hustle constantly.
One great detail about the song is that the production has a very industrial theme to it, which fits in with the London theme very well. And that the city is a very industrial area, but it might not even be intentional, and I could be talking out my ass. But this is still a very good motivation tune.
Spell team with an eye till I die. Let's aim all fucking day.
I am definitely surprised at this song. As a song for this album, I was expecting not to like this one that much. But not only does this song have a fantastic production, but the next box standing up to your demons really inspiring me. But the hook on this song is fucking awesome. In fact, the whole song is pretty fucking awesome when I think about it.
You got a brain, start using it. You got a chance at life, stop abusing it. It will be a damn waste just losing it.
The two bonus tracks on this album are actually sad to me, mostly because they pretty much destroy the song from the actual album. The song almost reminds me of an early write from Rascal with its honest and informative writing. Also, this doesn't work as much as it does, but I'm certainly not complaining.
But that's all in the past, so just circle off your brass, reminisce and raise your glass.
Speaking of this album, this song is really akin to the theme of the album. The distortion in the background mix is really what stands out to me. but the entire song is produced very well. Also, whatever DIZZEE's doing with his voice on the song's chorus, he really shouldn't do that. It works here, but it could have ended so badly.
Try play me close, close. Wanna get close on the coast, ghost.
There's a version of the song that features both alone. Are you talking about that version here? This is another Thata song where he talks about the effort he put into getting where he is nowadays. I love how he doesn't try and boast on this song, he just gives the facts and leaves it there. Also, I never throw a beat drop into the chorus. I know, there's a thing about it I just admire.
It'll be tragic. Ain't no point in playing it safe. Gotta know your role, better state your case.
This song is very spacey feeling, which makes it stand out to me. The song just goes so hard. I don't exactly know what I need to explain here. Also, I already know that they nailed these to the cross, but DIZZEE saying it here still sounds really cool.
I don't want beef today, it's not arms today.
There are only 2 songs on my original Boy the Corner with features. This is the best one by far. I think that this or Tony Blair aged the song a bit, but it's still really fun. Also, the contrast of the chorus is fucking stunning. It helps that God's Gift is a bit of a veteran when it comes to the UK scene, being a part of Play It As You Go cartel, which is the same UK girls group which Riley was a part of back in the day.
Some people think I'm bonkers, but I just think I'm free. Man, I'm just...
I did not know one person my age who hasn't blasted this song out well before. If you deny this, you are wrong, and I hate lies.
Stop moving, stop moving, don't stop.
It's a pretty basic pump-up track, but man is it effective. One listens to the song in a way to punch a building. Ouch.
Nike bubbles on my feet looking fresh, on my brand new garms and dressed to impress.
This song is nothing but pure joy. Easily my favourite of the 2 summer songs on Boy in the Corner.
Review the situation, take part, take over. Review the situation, take part, take over.
Cosmoth had the same kind of production DIZZEE would use for his next album. However, I think it works with the aura that this one brings. Not to mention that Dylan gives perfect life of voice. You need to first socialise, then you need to negotiate, and then you just cut them off.
I got shit I wanna share with you. Couple things explaining reasons why I can't be there with you.
This is the infinite and album like this needed, and it's very terrible time to get out of your situation and find something better. This is quite a short song, and me coming in at around 3 minutes, but this starts off everything so well that it deserves to be a 10 out of 10.
Still bonus split on ends.
This is in my opinion the best song on Basket, because it is the best balance of being informative and being a well-made piece of music. He talks about his lyrics and I know he hopes that he can learn to improve as a person. Shout out to Akil Hari too. Her chorus is one of the shining moments of this song.
Album over 100,000 people bought it. Thank you.
This thing this high is one of the weirdest places on this list. As I find the chorus to be a bit out of place, but I don't think that's a problem in the case of this song. DIZZEE is someone to experiment a lot with music, and I can admit that what he did here is really good. He spends the first 3 verses talking about how he came into the music game and how he has to struggle to be heard, ending with how he was able to make Boy in the Corner such a successful project. Then in the final verse, he goes to other people in not so good situations and tells them to follow their dreams, because if you don't follow them, how are they going to come true?
I've been through madness, not madness. You can't tell me nothing, and I've done pure badness.
I'm sorry DIZZEE, but sadly this isn't the best platform released in 2007 with the title which uses the phrase "can't tell me nothing." Kanye kind of got beat there, but to be fair, this is a good 10, I must admit that.
For whatever. No matter what you say. No matter what you say.
how badly this album started, the fact that I was able to end with this is a really good sign. The album started terribly, but ended with a high note with this slice of musical bliss, with a message I think anyone can relate to, saying that no matter how hard you fall in life, it still continues, and you should count your blessings as they come. Also, this has the best rap performance on the album, and I'm happy for him able to use it on a song as good as this.
When you hear them sirens coming, I can hear them sirens coming.
This was a sample which Jordan Smith used on her debut single Blue Lights, and it's weird to think that the original song is just as devastating. DIZZEE talks about how he has to avoid the police due to his history with drugs, and he also tells a story about when he and his friends were caught with him too, and he tells the story really well.
God's light, BB, coming through, move over, yeah you!
Pure comedy gold. He makes it clear on the song that he genuinely has no sympathy for human life, as he describes how insane of a driver he is. He even admits it on this song, and it's a way that he says it too. Have 6 points before I ever had a license. I'm a smart guy, but if you see me drive, you'll think I'm a dunce, and just another day in the life of a lunatic. This is easy in his top 5 funniest songs, no competition. Just a reminder that DIZZEE RASCAL doesn't have a 6-pack, but he does have a bad temper and a baseball bat. This is the DIZZEE RASCAL on Warrior Club, which I can actually get behind. I think this song fits them both a lot better. I even kind of wish that this was a song which you put on the actual album instead of Too Far. Maybe it wouldn't have fit as well, but I still think that it would have been a better choice.
Stop rolling with that brother, you don't need him. He's a pussy, yo, he's a chief, leave him.
But obviously, DIZZEE and Wiley are much less as enemies as they are as friends. Okay, I don't know whether this is actually true, but I do know that this is one of the hardest grime this has ever made. I mean, he called Wiley a pussy hole. Name a hard response. It also helps that DIZZEE released this album on the exact same day while he released his first album, Payton Is Over. My only regret in life is not being there back in the day to see this, because I bet it would have been insane to live through.
Fuck it, I took it there and now it's time to take it forward. If a policeman kills somebody, is that policeman still a murderer?
I know the politically charged song, but the difference here is that this is more curious than the other ones. DIZZEE expresses that he has no idea how all the stuff he sees comes to be. He doesn't even hold back on what he sees in all the injustices in the world, and he's had enough. He needs answers. Perhaps this song is musically very interesting. It has a very spy-like tune to it. I don't know, you really need to hear this song to really understand what I'm saying here. If DIZZEE RASCAL was a wrestler, then this would be his opening music, no questions asked. I suppose lyrically this is a bit weaker than the songs above it, but it's such an iconic tune which has aged way better than I think it was meant to be. I remember back in 2019, I went to Devon on holiday for a week. I was trying to play this song as I was going out somewhere, and I kid you not, everything about this song just made sense in that moment. And now I remember that one moment every time I hear this song, and it makes me super happy.
Everything must go, no squares in a circle, everything must roll.
The most angry at the world DIZZEE gets on this album. This song is just 3 minutes of bliss, where he gets all of his inner anger in a song, and he basically destroys the UK government back in 2017. I'm not as much of a fan of the boy feature, however. That could have been cut from the song.
We can't get no more of that. No, we can't get no more of that. No, we do not.
This song, however, is just glorious. I still cannot believe that this song was released in 2009 because it's sadly way too relevant in the world right now, especially when he talks about the economic recession and how it's affecting young people. Also, that sample in the chorus, man, is so fucking good.
So you wanna be a gangster? Tell me just one thing.
Tell me just one thing.
What you know about being a hard?
This is almost the greatest song of all time. The production is glorious. It's almost like a rap version of the Taurus the Tank Engine theme. Also, DIZZEE and Lily Allen have this amazing narrative where DIZZEE starts to act all tough, so they go and she basically destroys them. This one was easy being top 3 of this list, but DIZZEE just had to say the S slur in the song. Now, I know that he was just shaking around to it, but it does set a slight bad taste in my mouth when I hear it. It's a real shame because other than that, this song is basically perfect.
I'm just sitting here, I ain't saying much, I just think. And my eyes don't move, left or right, they just blink.
Here is the top 10 best DIZZEE Rascal songs of all time. And I genuinely can't think of a better one to start it than talking about this first song on his first album, Sitting Here. Sitting Here is a song which links to the cover of the album when DIZZEE is being left in the corner. He's sitting in the corner, thinking about what the fuck happened to his life. The song gives scenes of personal stress and mental health, with DIZZEE not doing more than just pondering about what caused him to feel this miserable. You can't really feel what the album is going to be from this one song, and it comes to my mind when I think of Boy in the Corner. So for that, I feel like it deserves to have a top 10 place on this list.
Sometimes I'm lost. Look up at the sky.
This is easily my favourite song on Showtime. I have dreamed that there's no competition. This song tells a story about how him and his friends needed to go through a lot just to scrape by, which goes as far as talking about selling illegal substances just to eat. It also explains how many other young artists like him find it hard to get big, and how there's a lot of potential wasted by street drama. It's a song where I feel like his storytelling is executed the best. Also, shout out to the chorus. It sounds so good that it legit makes you cry. This song is definitely a hidden gem of its era.
If you want it, then I'm on it. Why these brothers keep begging a reunion? Why's the godfather? Why you acting like you never knew and he's moving new again?
I say anything must go as Miss Angry DIZZEE Rascal gets this album, but the other side is a song with Miss Energy in it. This is the ideal DIZZEE song to play at the gym. This song is just pure fire and a perfect example of how good an MC DIZZEE can be. He really doesn't slow down at all in this song. Also, this is allegedly a diss track to Wiley, and if that's the case, then wow, this is also one of the hardest diss tracks I've ever heard.
Fix up, look sharp, don't make me be a pizza, get dark.
Unlike I Love You, I can actually agree that this song does deserve all the praise it got really. But to be honest, this is just a better song out of the two. I hear this song get way more praise than the other one, and that's a good reason because this song is way better. DIZZEE's personality as a rapper shows way more here, which adds with way more memorable lines. The sample also works way better than the one in I Love You. This song is truly remarkable, and it has more earned its legacy in the grime scene.
When I get lost, I feel I've been crossed.
There are just songs that you can play and just chill out, and this is definitely an S-tier example about it. There's just something about a bunch of mates hanging around, smoking weed and gaming. When I hear this song, it makes me to the same place DIZZEE is describing here. What is best is that DIZZEE is still able to shine his personality in this song, which ends up with him saying things like, if I don't win, I'll break this boy. I actually can't think of anything else I could ask from this song. Also, someone please pass the pad to me. I've been waiting for my turn for 11 fucking minutes.
But it's a brand new day, new opportunities, what can I say? I plan to make my pay.
This is yet another song on Boy the Corner which describes the themes of mental health and growing up. This song just tells you that there are certain people who you are going to lose contact with and fall out. DIZZEE sees all of this and he's confused about how the future is going to go for him. But the song takes a big turn at the chorus when DIZZEE expresses that despite this, every day is new, and there are always new opportunities to live for. As someone who has been through a lot of stuff in the last few years, listening to the song made me feel way more optimistic about the future. Even in my darkest times, I had this song to brighten my day and see life for what it is. And for that, I need to give it the praise that it deserves.
You need a hard back, stern face, play your position and know your place.
The concept of the song is just so fucking cool. DIZZEE RASCAL basically tells people tips on how to survive in the music industry, giving advice from all areas, from how to get noticed to how to find a record label, to even how to deal with your money and being humble, and even how to deal with the limelight, including dealing with the press. What I particularly like here is that he doesn't act like he knows everything. He expresses that this is just the basic stuff and there's a lot more that they need to discover for themselves. I also think that he's generally being real about this and that he wants the listeners to see them again, and so he made this song for people to use. Also, it sounds amazing, but to be fair, for a song this high, you probably just take that as a given.
Wait, I don't need no speed, no. I don't need no heroin, I don't want.
Come on, like, seriously, of course this song would be this high. My other biggest regret in life is not putting this song in the top 3 of my best songs of the 2010s list. I think anyone who's heard the song even once understands what I'm saying with this pick. This is the greatest anti-drug PSA ever made, and DIZZEE making it clear that he doesn't need anything to get hyper, only baseline. The funny thing is that he reacts to the bass the same way anyone would react to drugs. He turns unbelievably violent or someone taking it away from him. I've never heard this song in a nightclub before, but I bet it goes harder than any other song there. I can just imagine that when I finally get a girl to marry me, it's going to be the night of my wedding. It's going at about 11 PM at night. Most people will be drunk and the DJ will play this song, and then everyone will move over to the dance floor, and it's going to be the highlight of the entire day. My whole life will be leading up to that one moment.
Sometimes I wake up wishing I could sleep forever. I spend my whole life trying to pull myself together.
One other good thing about DIZZEE releasing the Boy in the Corner Anniversary Edition is that I got to listen to the original album again, and that's where I first heard this one song. That's not entirely true because I'd gone through the project before, but I had no recollection of this song, and I knew that because if I did, then I definitely would have remembered it. I remember vividly. I always break down with how it all felt. This song seems the idea that life is so miserable that it is generally boring. It's a place that I sadly know all too well. Just waking up and not wanting to get out of bed to face life. Wanting to sleep in until something good comes. No matter how long that is. But I also know that that's not possible, and what I need to do is hold on, because at the end of the night there is day. It might be hard with all the negativity, but it will be worth it in the end. All you need to do is tell yourself that you can do it. This is probably his best song in my opinion. If you think that this would be number 1, then I genuinely understand. However, for me, there's one other song I have above this one.
What's your name? I seen you about, I think you're true. Boom team. I really hope you're not a grim. I really hope you're not a Jazzy.
You might think that as this is number 1 on this list, it would be the easiest song to talk about, but this is kind of the opposite. I actually have more trouble writing this segment than any other on with this, and that includes the You Can Have That segment. The reason why is that this one is basically telling the story of a girl who was brought up in a very abusive religious household, and it basically tells the story about her being a lost teenager, being abused by older people who see her as nothing more than a sex object. And yes, the way Disney presents this is very uncomfortable, but I think that's what makes the song so effective. He can even act a little judgmental at some points of a song, but he expresses that he knows that it's not her fault for what he's going through, despite what everyone his age and what people is saying her about. He knows that he isn't innocent, as he does the same things as they do too. The second verse tells more of a story about her at a party, and he doesn't hesitate to give all the details about what's going on. He keeps thinking about how she caught STDs from a men there, but she still does it because she's addicted to the lifestyle. It's a very effective part of the song. However, it's the third verse that really hits me. He ends up switching to her perspective on this, and he reflects on the cause of her pain. It's about how she wishes that she didn't have to take this path, and that she did better in life. She knows that she can't go back to the innocent girl she used to be. And then arguably the most heartbreaking line of the song is said, 2 kids, even worse, 2 little girls, 2 more of her, that's 2 just those. The idea that she's worried about the same abuse continuing on with her kids, talking about how she thinks that history is destined to repeat itself. It genuinely made me feel cold the first time I heard it, and any time after that, even saying it for this video makes you shiver with how dark it is. This song is just something different, and to me, I don't see any other song going above it. This is to me the best song DIZZEE RASCAL has ever made. And with that, I'm done. Thank you for watching, please like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go for a vape.